The Art of Changing Your Mind, a Buddhist story. Once, in the serene village of Rajagaha, a renowned teacher named Kavi resided. Known for his strong beliefs and sharp intellect, Kavi was respected but also feared. He held tightly to his opinions and often dismissed others' ideas as inferior. One day, Kavi heard of the Buddha's teachings. Intrigued yet skeptical, he decided to meet the Buddha and challenge his wisdom. If he is truly enlightened, Kavi thought, let him change my mind. As Kavi approached the grove where the Buddha was seated under a Bodhi tree, he saw a group of serene monks listening intently to the Buddha's words. The atmosphere was calm, yet the air buzzed with quiet wisdom. Kavi bowed lightly, out of respect, and spoke boldly. Gautama, I have come to debate with you. I have strong beliefs, and I doubt anyone, not even you, can alter them. The Buddha looked at Kavi with a gentle smile and replied, Tell me, Kavi, if a man is holding a burning coal in his hand, believing it to be precious, what would you advise him to do? Drop it immediately, Kavi replied, surprised by the simplicity of the question. And why should he drop it? The Buddha asked. Because it is harming him, burning his hand, and causing pain, Kavi explained. The Buddha nodded. Yet, Kavi, do you think he would drop it if he believed his pride or reputation depended on holding it? Kavi hesitated. He might not, even if it hurts him, but that would be foolish. The Buddha leaned slightly forward, his eyes reflecting deep compassion. Indeed, holding on to false beliefs, harmful thoughts, or stubborn opinions is like clutching a burning coal. It burns the mind, clouds judgment, and hinders growth. Wisdom is not in holding on, but in the courage to let go and embrace what is true, even if it challenges your pride. Kavi was silent for a moment. The simplicity of the analogy struck a chord within him, but he was not yet convinced. But how can one know if what they believe is false or harmful? The Buddha gestured toward a river flowing nearby. Consider this river, Kavi. Its waters are clear and pure when undisturbed. But if stirred with a stick, it becomes muddy, obscuring what lies beneath. Similarly, when the mind is agitated by ego, prejudice, or fear, it cannot see the truth. To see clearly, one must still the mind and observe without attachment or bias. Kavi reflected deeply on these words. The pride he had carried for years now felt like a heavy burden. He realized how often he had clung to his opinions, not because they were true, but because he feared being proven wrong. He looked at the Buddha and asked humbly, how can one cultivate such clarity of mind? The Buddha replied, through mindfulness and self-awareness. Observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Question your beliefs. When you find yourself resisting change, ask, is this resistance born of wisdom or ego? Practice detachment, and you will learn the art of changing your mind without losing yourself. For the first time, Kavi felt the weight of his arrogance lift. He bowed deeply before the Buddha and said, Gautama, you have shown me what I could not see for years. I release the burning coal I have clung to for so long. Teach me the way to clarity. The Buddha smiled warmly. The first step, Kavi, is recognizing the coal in your hand. You have done so. The journey ahead is one of patience and practice. Walk the path of mindfulness, and the truth will always reveal itself. From that day, Kavi became a devoted student of the Buddha. He learned to let go of his rigidity, embracing the art of changing his mind as a path to wisdom and liberation. The villagers, who had once feared Kavi's sharp tongue, marveled at his transformation. No longer bound by pride, Kavi became a beacon of humility and wisdom, teaching others that true strength lies not in holding on, but in the courage to let go and grow.